Good afternoon, keepers of the cash. Gary B, the casual comic guy here. And we're doing something today that we like to do from time to time. It's not anything new to this channel. And you can usually see this happening on my channel and the other usual suspects, Jimmy Don Kerr at Smalltown Collectibles, and also Jason at Slotted Up 503. We're big believers in shout-outs. And it's been, I think, a couple weeks before I did a shout-out video. And in that time, I've started following new people and found new great channels, and I want to still support channels that I've been following. And so we're going to shout out people. But before we do that, I'd like to talk about the shout out game, right? So the whole purpose of the shout outs is to support the community. Send someone to a channel they may not have seen before, have them sub it up, maybe check out the videos. Sometimes there's an issue with that, right? So here's my thoughts on it. All right, guys, if we send people over to your channel and they sub you, have the courtesy to sub them back. It's just nice. If someone's going to support you, support them back. And if they show up on your feed or if they leave a comment, people sometimes have their privacy set to so you can't see them, right? But that's okay. If they leave a comment, you know somebody subbed you, and you can go to their channel, sub them back. And even if you end up not particularly connecting with the content they have, leave that sub there. Just don't turn on the notification bell. Just having that sub will help somebody out. So many times I've seen people sub up and then drop off the next day. I don't know if they're trying to get the brief attention in the group they're in. Say, yeah, look, I did it. And then they drop off. Well, it doesn't really help anyone. And then you also get the other side of it where you see channels subbing up someone, and as soon as that person subs them back, they drop them because they're trying to just sneak that sub in for their channel, but they don't want to support the channel that they actually subbed. So it's kind of a weird little game. So as with everything in our community, support is everything. So don't be one of those guys. Be the guy that subs somebody up. There's people I've subbed up and their content's not necessarily for me. I do not remove my sub. I leave my sub there to support them. And every once in a while, I still try to go back and watch one of their videos. It's impossible to watch everybody's videos as well, right? We're busy. We have real jobs, day jobs. Not all of us are making a living on YouTube, and that's okay. This is a great hobby. It's fun. You meet incredible people, but obviously you can't watch everyone's content. There's just not enough hours in the day. But what you can do is sub them and leave that sub there, because that sub will help them out. It helps them get to their 1,000. It helps them get to their next milestone. If their next milestone is 25, it helps. If it's 50, 100, 500, whatever that milestone is, an extra sub helps. And it doesn't cost you anything except one gesture. Sub. That's it. You can help somebody out with the touch of your finger. That's all it takes. I don't think that's asking too much of people, right? So even if you aren't going to watch someone's content because you just don't have the time or it just doesn't connect with you, you can at least show support with a sub. And that's all I'm asking you guys to do. Check out these new channels and some of these channels that you already may be subbed to. If their content's for you and I led you to them, awesome. Then you got a great new channel that you connect with and you can watch. If you don't connect with them, awesome. We're not going to connect with everything we watch, but you can leave that sub up there and at least show support that way. Our community is so strong because of the support. And that support network is how a lot of us got to meet some of the people that we talk to on a daily basis now. Without this network, there wouldn't be the usual suspects. Not that everybody knows who we are, but it's me, Slotted Up 503, and Jimmy Don Kerr at Smalltown Collectibles. All right, and ever since we found each other, we've been a tight-knit group of buddies, and we get along great. And we have ancillary people on the outside that are welcome into the fold that we just talk to all the time on a weekly basis and get along great with. You're talking people like Rob Morse, Taylor Winder, DJLinx, Remy Q, Nick's Kix and Comix, for me, Geek Spot, Freaky Louie, Troy, Schaup4comics, Sith Lorley, just a ton of people that you meet through this community. And the people are awesome. But hey, I've rambled on long enough. So we're going to get to some shout outs. So we're going to shout out, I got 4 here that I want to focus on. Then I'm going to do another category, the under 50 subs. Well, no, just we're not going to do under 50. It's going to be Golden Silver Age Heroes. And some of them under 50, one of them's not. But it's all great content. So the first shout out I'm going to do, and these guys are under 100. This guy is so close, and one of the nicest people on YouTube. And I'm talking about Chip Gettler. If you guys are not on Chip Gettler's station, you're missing out. He not only does reviews on comics, he just got a 3D printer, but he reviews tech, he reviews cigars. He does a couple different things that he talks about in reviews. And just the nicest personality, nicest guy, and great video quality. And that's Chip Gettler. He's at 95 subs. Man, if we could just get him over that 100 mark, let's get him to his first milestone and help him out. It's tough when you're sitting next to a milestone because it seems to drag forever. So if we can, band together, let's get Chip over 100. Let him know Gary B sent you. And the next one we're going to shout out is Nick's Kix and Comix. 41 subs, 9 away from 50. When you're starting out, 50 is a big milestone. First it's 10, you're like, are 10 people ever going to watch me? And then you get 10, you're like, wow, all right, are 15 ever going to watch me? Well, he's almost to 50, guys. And he's great. And super nice guy, cool content, comic hunter like the rest of us. And again, just another generally nice person in the community. So show him some love and support. Go over to Nick's Kix and Comix. And he's at 41. Let's see if we can get him to 50. And again, I know I'm not the biggest channel. I may not be able to get these guys to 50, but I'm going to shout them out nonetheless. Because even if I can get each person one more sub, I at least helped out in some way, right? And sometimes it's just one sub a day can make a difference. The next person I'm going to shout out is in the same boat that Chip Gettler's in. He's 7 away from 100, guys. And that's Super Mole Retro, Steve over there. Great old dude. He collects comics from all different eras and all sorts of different collectibles. Great guy. He also does his own mystery boxes that he sells on eBay. They're economy boxes with great silver and modern books in them. And they're a lot of fun to open. If you don't believe me, check out some of the openings I got on my channel from him. Go over to Slotted Up 503 and check out some of the books he's got from Super Mole Retro. So really good guy. He also opens the big boxes like the V16, 17s, that Spider-Man booth boxes. So he buys the big boy boxes too. And his collection's all over the place. Super fun. And he's only 7 subs away from 100. So let's try to show some support there. The next channel I'm going to shout out is new. They're, I think, 3 days old on YouTube. They're just getting into it. And it's called Mom and Sons Comics. They have 3 subscribers just starting out. It's a family of collectors, all right? They're just setting up their channel. They're just getting their feet under them. So let's try to help give them a good platform to stand on and launch from, right? They're at 3 subs. I'm one of those subs. Maybe you guys can help get them to 10, right? If they're at 3, 10's not so bad. 10's a good first milestone, and then you move on from there. So Mom and Sons Comics. And I'm going to link everyone down below. That way you guys can find them easy. But they're at, like I said, they're at 3 subs. Let's get them to 5 and then 10. Let's see what we can do, right? We're a community. Pull together. Let's be a platform of support. All right, so next, I'm going to highlight 3 channels. And these 3 channels all show, well, 4 channels. 3 of them are primarily Silver Age books. Golden Age books, and one of them is Silver Age Spider-Man. So the first one I'm going to shout out is Schaup4comics. Cool dude. He likes to collect Silver Age Spider-Man. He's trying to complete a run, and it's just great. You get to see a lot of good ASM old books, ones you don't see a lot unless you're Google imaging them. And he buys them, does a little video, and takes a book out, kind of tells you a little bit about it. So Schaup4comics, and just a great guy. I think he's sitting at 40-something subs too. I forgot to write his down, unfortunately. But check him out, especially if you like Amazing Spider-Man. You're going to love seeing the old books that he buys and brings on. So next, I call this group of 3 people, I call the Whiz Kids. Why? Because you'll see a lot of WelschDragon on their channel, which is some Golden Age Shazam, and before he was Shazadam, and before he was even Shazam, when he was just Captain Marvel. And these guys, there's restoration on their channel, which is cool. You see some before, you see some after. So the first one I'm going to shout out is Angelo the Comic Guy, currently sitting at 14 subs. 14, right? So hopefully we can get him to 20. Another milestone. Those 10 markers are big, right? Especially when you're starting out. So Angelo the Comic Guy, currently sitting at 14 subs. If we can get him to 20, amazing. Caps on Comics. I just found him today. Cool dude. Again, WizKid books, WelschComics, and old Golden Age books. And you see Golden Age heroes like the Blue Beetle and Captain Marvel, and just all sorts of cool Golden Age, mostly DC, these three guys. And but I think they're running under the radar, and the books they're showing are books you will not see out in the wild. So it's really cool to see these books, see the love, care, and attention they give them. So that's Caps, CAPPS on Comics. He's at 17 subs. I mean, we can easily get him to 20. He's only 3 away, right? Shouldn't be too hard a task. Then we have Jerry the Jitterbug, currently at 113 subs. And this guy's great. And hopefully I can bring these 3 channels together, because they all have content that's similar to each other. And hopefully, if they're not following each other, this video will help them follow each other if they even watch this video. So Jerry the Jitterbug at 113. A lot of restoration on his channel, and it's really cool. You will get a lot of knowledge off Jerry the Jitterbug's channel. And Jerry the Jitterbug, he got his name from a Golden Age strip, and you'll actually learn that in one of his videos. He does Golden Age Batman, Golden Age WelschComics with Captain Marvel, just a lot of Golden Age goodness. And Jason at Slide Up 503, man, he's got some killer old Bat books that you would love to see. So now we're going to switch over, because all I've been doing is highlighting comic book channels now. But our community is more than that. Funkos are a big part of this community as well, and another stage of collecting. Sometimes they go hand in hand. Sometimes people just like Funkos. Sometimes people just like comics. So I'm going to highlight 3 Funko Pop channels. And the first one I'm going to highlight is FunkoHunter UK. He does some short videos, a couple longer ones. He's at 460 subs. He's a kid on the younger side. Great channel, great personality, positive, and just a cool little channel to check out. That's FunkoHunter UK. If you like Funkos, give him a check out. I'm sure you're gonna like the content he's doing. The next one is a guy I've gotten to know more lately, and I found him through Dave's Dungeon, who's another great Funko channel that you should be following. And this guy's name is WelschDragon Funko Hunter. Great guy. He's really big into sodas, and he gets a lot of chases. He buys the Funkos in the packs. He has monthly subscriptions. He's always opening up something. You're going to see something cool if you're a Funko collector that you may not have seen before, or just seen in a promo, and he unboxes it and he has it right there. Great personality, great supporter of the community. He doesn't only follow you back. He checks out your content. He comments. He is a true supporter of the community. And so I can't shout out WelschDragon Funko Hunter enough. Just an outstanding dude. Super nice guy. Please give him a check out. And like I said, he is at, Welsch is currently at 171 subscribers. So maybe we can bump him up to 180 at least, right? And then for the last Funko Pop shout out, we're going to do Lumberjack Pops. He's at 634 subs. His channel's great. He does some comic books on there too. He's got a great Funko setup. Really fun dude to watch with a very energetic, fun personality, and extremely entertaining. So please go check out Lumberjack Pops. Great channel, good production quality. He's got a great Funko room. I highly recommend watching his video of his Funko room tour. It's outstanding, and it's a lot of fun. And I like watching these tours because you get ideas for how to display your stuff. As you can see behind me, my wall's a little bare. I really got to fill it out. And I got a lot of stuff to fill it out. It's getting the time to do it. But having said that, now I'm starting a new section. This is the congrats section. So I'll do this from time to time in future shout out videos. I'm going to highlight 3 people that have passed milestones this week or the week before. And I just want to congratulate them. So we have the big one, DJLinx, who passed 1,000 subs. Congrats, DJ. You work hard. You deserve it. You're out there networking. Your content's incredible. And congrats on 1,000 subs, DJ. Next, I'm going to highlight Everything Nerd Reviews. He currently passed 700 subs. I think he's at 711 right now. Great guy. He does a bunch of shorts and highlighting figures. And he does haul videos. He does figure reviews. If you like toys and Legends figures, statues, anime, he does a lot of that stuff on his channel. He does great reviews on them. He does some great editing and super fun channel. Like I said, I started following him I think 2 months ago and he was at 500 and he just passed 700, so he's growing pretty well. Just a fun little channel. Please check him out. And he's on the friends list on channels I support on my YouTube channel. And then next, I got to shout out my buddy Jimmy Don Kerr at Smalltown Collectibles, who just recently passed 500 subs. Jimmy, you're a great guy. You deserve all the success you get. Congratulations on passing 500 subs. And it's only a matter of time before you're at that 1,000 mark, buddy. Everything you do is fantastic. Love talking to you every week and on a daily basis. You become one of my best friends on here. And I have super high appreciation for you and what you do. You're awesome, Jimmy. Congrats on passing 500. Awesome individual, great supporter of the community, and probably one of the hardest working people I know. So, Jimmy Don Kerr, congratulations, buddy. And that's it for now, guys. I wanted to get those shout outs. I know this was a long shout out video, but it's been a couple weeks, maybe 2, maybe 3 since I did one. And I really had a lot of channels I wanted to support. So go check these guys out. Anyone that you sub to that you haven't subbed to before, I would appreciate it if you let them know that Gary B, the casual comic guy, sent you. Let them know there's people out there in the community looking out for them. And by all means, if you sub them up, hopefully they sub you back. And even if you don't watch the content, like I said before, leave that sub up there. Help somebody out. Be supportive, right? And that's it, guys. I hope everyone's having a fantastic new comic book day. I got 4 or 5 mystery boxes coming in. I got new comic book day coming up. So there's probably going to be a lot of videos from me this week. And you're probably going to get real sick of seeing this face. I mean, it's rough, right? But until next time, keep it casual.